for today's starting lineups, beginning with the Tigers of Texas Southern. Leading off in center field, number 7, Cameron Dukes. Batting second, the designated hitter, number 15, Jose Cabrera.
It's time for HBU Huskies baseball. This is HBU Huskies baseball on your home for Houston Baptist University Athletics, the Husky Sports Network. The Husky Sports Network is powered by the Legacy Sports Network. And HBU baseball is brought to you by these corporate partners of HBU Athletics: Houston Federal Credit Union, the Memorial Hermann Healthcare System, Pepsi, IBEW Local 716, Firehouse Subs, Kolache Factory, HUB International, and Doubletree Suites Hotels. Now it's just about time for the first pitch, but let's go out to the ballpark and get ready for HBU Huskies baseball.
And good afternoon, everyone, and welcome to a beautiful day in Houston, Texas, here at Husky Field for this non-conference matchup between your HBU Huskies and the Texas Southern Tigers. 64 degrees, a clear blue sky above. It's a great day to be out at the ballpark for this early noon start here on this Tuesday afternoon for a non-conference game. Well, the Huskies won the first matchup between these two crosstown foes, 15-3 victory a month ago to the day back on February 20th, and Jack Fitzgerald with a pair of home runs, one out of the park, one inside the park, and 8 RBIs in that game to lead the Huskies to a runaway victory. HBU comes into this game 8-12 overall on the season. TSU is 6-13. We've got a matchup between a left-hander for the Tigers and Daniel Vasquez, and right-hander Marshall Heron for the Huskies. Coming up right here on the Legacy Sports Network and HBUHuskies.com. This is Russ Renaud saying thanks for joining us on your Tuesday afternoon. We'll continue with the HBU Baseball pregame show right after this.
Tammy and I have been going steady since high school.
Tammy and Tommy, two peas in a pod, as they say.
We have all the same friends. We like all the same things. I mean, we practically even have the same name.
But there's one thing we could just never agree on.
Soda.
I have been begging him all these years to just try Pepsi, and I knew he would change his tune.
Yeah.
So, finally, I had him take the Pepsi Taste Challenge. And go on, tell him what you told me, Tommy.
I'm a Pepsi man.
Right? Gosh, isn't Pepsi so good?
I tell you what, I don't know why I didn't try it sooner.
Me neither.
It's so crisp and refreshing and bubbly.
Like me.
Like you.
I'm always right.
She's always right.
All across the South, people are choosing the great taste of Pepsi. Take the Pepsi Taste Challenge and let your taste decide.
Russ Renaud back here on the HBU Baseball pregame show. Time now to get you the starting lineups. First for TSU, coming in with a 6-13 record under head coach Michael Robertson. Leading off playing center field is Cameron Dukes. Batting second, the DH, Jose Cabrera. Batting third at first base, Kristen Sanchez. Batting fourth at second base, Gaudencio Luca. Batting fifth at third base, Jose Camacho. Batting sixth in left field, Ryan Diaz. Batting seventh, the shortstop, Horace LeBlanc III. Batting eighth, the catcher, Ricky Urbano. And batting ninth in right field is O.J. Olorunta-Millihan. For HBU, an 8-12 record under head coach Jared Moon. Leading off playing left field is Anthony Jones. Batting second in center field is Jonathan Dukoff. Batting third at third base is Spencer Halloran. Batting cleanup, the right fielder Matt Heck. Batting fifth, the first baseman Grant Buck. Batting sixth, that designated hitter Brady Batten. Batting seventh, the shortstop Tyler DePretta Johnson. Batting eighth and catching is Eric Voller. Batting ninth, the second baseman Jack Fitzgerald. And on the mound for the Huskies, right-hander Marshall Heron. Time now to look at the Southland Conference scoreboard. One game already underway. Number 5, Ole Miss leads New Orleans 3-0, top of the third inning. That's in Oxford, Mississippi. And later on today, Stephen F. Austin is at Prairie View A&M, UT Rio Grande Valley at Texas A&M Corpus Christi, Louisiana Tech at Northwestern State, Oklahoma State at Central Arkansas, Lamar at Houston, Southeastern Louisiana is at South Alabama. Number 25, Sam Houston State is at Texas, and Abilene Christian is at UT Arlington. Well, it's about time for the first pitch. We'll take a break for the national anthem. We'll come back with the first pitch here on the Husky Sports Network.
In center field, number...
I've been waiting for days to come like this, better than ever before.
We know travel isn't what it used to be. By the time you get where you're going, you've been through it all. So what if you knew there was a hotel that understands how hard your journey's been and spends all its time making up for it? At DoubleTree by Hilton, with more than 325 wonderful destinations around the world, we welcome our guests with a warm chocolate chip cookie. Our cookie serves as a symbol of our commitment to turn every little detail of your stay into a delight, preparing every comfort with care, making every touch special and every gesture true, giving that extra attention to the simple things, bringing humanity back to business and leisure travel so you can reconnect, relax, play, focus, smile. Welcome to DoubleTree by Hilton, where the little things mean everything.
The real story is I'm in here every morning and have sampled just about every kolache that they make here.
Bacon, egg, and cheese on wheat for me, and then the rest is for the office. So yes, I'll pick up every Friday. I'll stop by here and pick up some for my group. So.
Well, I used to think it was just fruit-filled stuff, and then I came here and there's eggs and bacon and cheese and all kinds of good stuff in there. It's like a whole breakfast and a bun. It's great.
It's always a good thing if you can eat healthy and not know it.
When you drive down the street looking for something to eat, you're going to pass 5 places to buy a sandwich, 6 places to buy a burger. There's only one place you can get a kolache, and that's Kolache Factory. It's delicious. You're going to have people that try to copy you, but they're not going to do it as well. We know what we're doing. We've been doing it for 25 years. We do it the best, and our success proves that.
Houston's own Kolache Factory, the freshest, highest quality, best tasting kolaches in town. Over 50 Houston area locations and a proud partner of HBU Athletics.
Let Houston Federal Credit Union be there for all the stages of your life. Take advantage of our products and services to help you with all your financial milestones, such as purchasing a car, buying a home, and planning for retirement. We're the credit union that will always have your back and helps you save money along the way. Houston Federal Credit Union is the official credit union of HBU. Experience the credit union difference today. Stop by any of our convenient locations or visit our website, houstonfcu.org.
International Brotherhood of Electric Workers, Local 716 in Houston, get up for work each day because we believe building schools to code matters. Because building Houston's hospitals correctly saves lives. Because training for 10,000 hours makes a difference. That's why we get up, because we want to make a difference. To be the best, hire the best.
IBEW, where skill and value lock arms. The time is now to hire IBEW electricians.
And welcome to Husky Field in Houston, a beautiful Tuesday afternoon here in the Space City. There's a non-conference matchup between your HBU Huskies and the Texas Southern Tigers. On the mound today for HBU is senior right-hander Marshall Heron, 6'2", 200 pounds from Waxahachie and Waxahachie High School, Cisco Junior College. Marshall making his 7th appearance, his 3rd start. He's 1-1 with a 4.15 ERA. He's given up 8 runs on 20 hits, 8 strikeouts, 5 walks, and 17 1/3 innings. Marshall got the win in last Tuesday's 3-2 victory at UT Rio Grande Valley, his first career win as a Husky, and he did an outstanding job, going 6 innings, allowing the 2 runs, and holding the Vaqueros down. Huskies now won 3 out of their last 4, took 2 out of 3 against Nichols over the weekend in Southland Conference play, and of course that victory last Tuesday. Be Cameron Dukes, Jose Cabreja, and Christian Sanchez due up for the Tigers here in the first inning. We set up the defense for the Huskies. Grant Buck at first base, Jack Fitzgerald at second, Tyler DePretta Johnson at shortstop, Spencer Halloran at third base, Anthony Jones in left field, Jonathan Dukoff in center, and Matt Heck in right. Eric Voller doing the catching today for Heron. So here's Cameron Dukes, senior center fielder from Pearland High School. Cameron hitting .364 to lead the Tigers, 7 doubles, 2 triples, a home run, 6 RBIs, and 12 runs scored. First pitch from Heron swung on and fouled back. 64 degrees at game time. Wind is blowing in about 14 miles per hour from the north-northwest, so blowing almost directly straight in. The 0-1 pitch, and that's up and in. And and it hits him. I thought it might have hit the knob of the bat, but it hits Dukes, and there's a leadoff base runner on for the Tigers.
Designated hitter number 15, Jose Cabreja.
Bring up Jose Cabreja, senior designated hitter. It's from Houston, Dobie High School. Hitting .280, no extra base hits, 4 RBIs, 3 runs scored. Heron now working from the stretch. Halloran in on the edge of the grass at third. Cabreja shows bunt, pulls it back, and takes the ball. Russ Renault here on the Husky Sports Network, welcoming you in. If you're just joining us, just underway here in the top of the first inning, this early 12 o'clock start. Texas Southern is playing at Mississippi State tomorrow night, so the Tigers want to get on the road as quickly as they can today. Runner goes, swing and a miss. The throw down to second is in time. Eric Voller guns down Cameron Dukes. There's one out and the bases are empty here in the first. So now a 1-1 count on Cabreja. Squares the bunt, fouls it off. 1-2. The Huskies will take on Southeastern Louisiana this weekend in Hammond. We hope you'll join us on the Legacy Sports Network. Have the audio broadcast for you for all 3 games there in Hammond. Southeastern, one of the perennial powers in the Southland Conference. Here's a 1-2 pitch from Heron. And Cabreja can't hold up. Throw down to first and a strikeout for Heron. Two outs and the base is empty. I'm going to bring up Christian Sanchez.
First baseman number 20, Christian Sanchez.
Junior first baseman from San Juan, Texas. Hitting .297, 4 doubles, team leading 7 home runs, 15 RBIs, 11 runs scored. There's a strike. Sanchez homered against the Huskies a month ago. The 0-1 pitch from Heron. A breaking ball swung on and missed. Sanchez behind in the count, 0-2. Heron about to go into his windup, and Sanchez called time. It's pretty late. Grant by the home plate umpire, Mike Anderson. Sean Elliott's the first base umpire, Phil Bohannon at third base. Here's the 0-2 from Heron. Lifted into left, sending Anthony Jones back. He is just short of the track, and he can't make the catch. It's an error on Jones. He got a glove on it. Sanchez is at second.
Second baseman number 21, Gaudencio Luca.
So the error on Jones has Sanchez at second. A ball probably would have been gone on any other day. Pitches inside to Luca. Senior second baseman from Mountain View, California. Luca hitting .290, a double, 4 home runs, 10 RBIs, 12 runs scored. Sanchez lifted that one to left. The wind blowing hard in today. It's going to be tough to get one out. And that held up. Jones battling the sun. Shading his eyes out in left field. That one off the fist and into center field, and that's going to fall in for a base hit. The throw is not going to be made home. Sanchez scores, and it's 1-0 Tigers.
The third baseman, number 6, Jose Camacho.
An RBI for Luca. Now to bring up Jose Camacho. Senior third baseman is from Oswego, Illinois. Left-handed batter. Camacho hitting .229, 3 doubles, a home run, 6 RBIs, 8 runs scored. It's a strike on the outside corner. Pickoff throw by Heron's a good one, but Luca dives back in. Heron comes set. Another throw over, and that one got him. Sean Elliott rings up Luca over at first. And we head to the bottom of the first inning. Tigers 1, Huskies coming to bat here on the Husky Sports Network.
Are you a graduate of Houston Baptist University? Did you know the value of your degree increases when you actively participate in the HBU Alumni Association? Your Alumni Association actively supports the growth, retention, and ranking of our school by our scholarship efforts. Husky Alumni Network volunteers actively work to recruit the best and brightest to HBU, and we promote and support programs intended to build a growing network of people committed to quality, higher Christian education through our alumni scholarship efforts. We also work to strengthen the bond between our university and the community, and we're your connection to over 18,000 fellow alumni, mostly in and around the Houston metro area. Log on to learn more about our mission and your privileges and benefits at hbu.edu/alumni. And find us via social media on Facebook at the Houston Baptist University Alumni Association page and on Twitter and Instagram at HBU_alumni. But no matter how you do it, connect with the HBU Alumni Association because a strong alumni base equals a strong HBU.
Welcome back to Husky Field. HBU trailing Texas Southern 1-0. Be Anthony Jones, Jonathan Dukoff, and Spencer Halloran to lead it off for the Huskies. On the mound for the Tigers, sophomore left-hander Daniel Vasquez. It's from Pasadena, Sam Rayburn High School. Vasquez making his 4th appearance, first start of the year, no record of 4.91 ERA. He's given up 3 runs, 2 earned on 5 hits with 2 strikeouts and a walk in 3 2/3 innings. So here's Anthony Jones. Junior left fielder from Missouri City, Ridge Point High School, hitting .264. 3 doubles, a home run, 6 RBIs, 8 runs scored. One of the heroes in the second game of Saturday's doubleheader against Nichols. Huskies came back from the 3-1 deficit. Anthony Jones with a solo home run in the 8th inning, a pinch hit solo home run that cut Nichols' lead to 3-2. Anthony swings and misses for strike 1. Then, as you probably know, the Huskies won the game on Matt Heck's 2-out, 2-run walk-off home run. There's a foul back, and Jones down the count 0-2. Huskies were down a run with 2 outs and nobody on, in danger of losing the series to Nichols. Instead, Matt Heck came to the rescue, and the Huskies took 2 out of 3 from the Colonels. The breaking ball, chopper back to the mound. Vasquez fields, spins, and throws to first in time for the out. Set up the defense for the Tigers. Sanchez at first base, Luca at second, LeBlanc at short, Camacho at third, Diaz in left, Dukes in center, and OJ in right field, Urbano doing the catching. Here's Jonathan Dukoff, junior center fielder from Kingwood Park High School, hitting .290, 4 doubles, a home run, 2 RBIs, 9 runs scored. Pitch is down, ball 1. Breaking ball misses high, 2 balls and no strikes. That's in there on the outside corner, 2-1. Fastball swung on and fouled back. Now leaving the count. Vasquez with a 2-2 pitch. Dukoff pops it up on the infield. Second baseman Luca coming over, and he makes the catch for the second out.
Third baseman, number 14, Spencer Halloran.
I'll bring up Spencer Halloran, senior third baseman from Sheffield, Iowa. Hitting .296, 4 doubles, 4 home runs, 11 RBIs, 13 runs scored. Spencer hit 3 home runs in that series against Nichols this weekend. Had 2 in the first game of Saturday's doubleheader. First pitch is down, taken for a ball. Then had a solo home run to get the Huskies on the board. In the second game of that doubleheader, that's down and in. So all of the Huskies' runs in the second game of Saturday's doubleheader coming via the long ball. 2-0 pitch. Breaking ball high. Halloran squares the bunt, pulls it back, and takes a 4-pitch walk. Now to be Matt Heck,
Right fielder, number 5.
senior right fielder from Midlothian, Texas, hitting .261. A double, a triple, 2 home runs, 7 RBIs, 8 runs scored. As I told you, last time you saw Matt, it was on a walk-off home run. Matt was also the winning pitcher in that game. He came in, got the final out in the top of the 9th inning. First pitch to Heck, swung on and missed. Two outs and a runner at first for HBU, trailing TSU 1-0. There's a bouncing ball up the middle, and Halloran is rounding second, heading for third. A base hit for Matt Heck. Huskies first of the game. Runners on the corners for Grant Buck.
Grant Buck.
Buck, junior first baseman from Carlsbad, California. Hitting .212, no extra base hits. 2 RBIs and a run scored. Making his first start of the season against a left-handed pitcher. The breaking ball inside. Fastball grounded to first, but it is right at Sanchez. He steps on the bag for the out. Huskies leave a couple on. So we head to the second inning. Texas Southern 1, HBU nothing, here on the Husky Sports Network.
At Raising Cane's, we know lots of people want the recipe for our delicious cane sauce, but we'll take the secret to our graves. You know, our founder, Todd Graves. He's the guy who figured out which blend of spices makes every drop of sauce totally tasty. Of course, it helps that our cane sauce is made fresh every single day, no matter what. And Todd's also the guy who won't spill his secret recipe. But you can dip in it all you like. Raising Cane's, one love.
At the Memorial Hermann Ironman Sports Medicine Institute, we're dedicated to the dedicated, who lace up before sunrise, who don't let a hard hit keep them down, who want the ball when the game's on the line. So team up with the Memorial Hermann Ironman Sports Medicine Institute at Texas Medical Center, Memorial City, or the Woodlands, where our affiliated surgeons, specialists, and physical therapists offer all athletes the elite care they need to forge ahead.
Second inning here at Husky Field. Jose Camacho coming back up to the plate. He was at bat when Luca was picked off to end the inning. So Camacho, a switch hitter, the only left-handed bat in the lineup against the righty Heron. As fouled towards the Tigers' dugout on the first base side. 0-1 to Camacho. Aaron misses outside, 1-1. Huskies home white pants today with a single blue stripe down the side. Blue tops with the orange and white piping. Swing and a miss. It's 1-2. Huskies across the front in white. Blue cap with the orange bill. Orange interlocking HBU. There's a 1-2 from Heron. That misses outside to even the count. Tigers road gray pants with a single maroon stripe down the side, maroon tops, the white and gray stripes across the front. All maroon cap today. 2-2 pitch. Camacho, a fly ball into left field. Jones coming in, shielding his eyes, and he can't make the catch on this one either. I know that Jones is battling the sun, but he's getting to the ball, so it's not one of those situations where the fielder loses the ball in the sun. He's not really losing it. Been right there both times. It's one thing to just completely not have a clue where the ball is. Here's Ryan Diaz, junior left fielder. It's from Pearland and Hill College. Diaz squares the bunt, fouls it back. Diaz making his 5th start of the year. He's hitting 118. No extra base hits, 2 RBIs, 3 runs scored. Squares around to bunt again, comes up empty, and it's 0-2. Now Diaz behind in the count, 0-2. Nobody out in the runner at second. That Sanchez did in the first inning, hit a fly ball to left, and Anthony Jones couldn't come up with it. Reached on the error, went to second. Same thing here with Camacho. Diaz lays off of that pitch. 1-2. Diaz just gets a piece of it to remain 1-2. Aaron checks the runner and the pitch. Ground ball towards third. Fastball misses low and away, and that'll even up the count on Diaz. Two-two pitch from Heron. And that skips in front of the plate. A wild pitch will send Camacho to third. So now the infield comes in for the Huskies. Nobody out. And a runner at third. That pitch is up high and off the glove of Voller. So Camacho scores. Diaz walks.
The shortstop, number 14, Horace LeBlanc III.
No RBI, the run's unearned. Camacho reached on an error to begin with, scores on the pass ball. Here's Horace LeBlanc. Senior shortstop. It's from Mesquite, Texas, and Mesquite High School. Squares to bunt. Heron misses low with the fastball. LeBlanc hitting .361, 3 doubles, 8 RBIs, 7 runs scored. Runner goes, bunt laid down. Heron fields it and the throw to first. Now the throw over to third is in time. A double play as Diaz tried to take third on the play and was gunned down. So the old
the catcher, number 10,
1-3-5 double play. Here's Ricky Urbano. Senior catcher from Spring, Blackhawk College in Illinois. Urbano hitting .205, no extra base hits, 2 RBIs, 3 runs scored. Fouls off another one, down in the count 0-2. That's down the dirt. 1 ball and 2 strikes. Tigers leading 2-0. Here in the top of the second inning, 2 unearned runs. The 1-2 pitch, driven into right field. That sends Heck back, and that's going to get over his head. It's a base hit. Urbano heading for second. Heck's throw comes in. It's a 2-out base hit for Urbano. His first extra base hit of the year. Fooled Heck. He was playing in shallow. And Urbano got into that one. Went the other way with it. Now here is OJ.
OJ Olaran-Timmerland.
Junior right fielder from Garland High School. Hitting .192, 2 doubles, a triple, a home run, 5 RBIs, 8 runs scored. The pitch is down low. It's 1-0. The 1-0 pitch. Fastball low. Heron delivers. There's a strike on the outside corner. Another strike on the outer edge, 2-2. Deuces Wild on the scoreboard, 22 at bat, 2-2 the count with 2 outs and a runner at second. Heron comes set, checks the runner at second. That pitch just misses off the outer edge and a full count. Payoff pitch, a swing and a miss, and a strikeout for Heron, his second of the game. We go to the bottom of the second inning. Texas Southern 2, HBU nothing. Here on the Husky Sports Network.
Coming to you in Living Cola.
The joy of cola. Pepsi Cola. Pepsi Cola. Jumping, just enjoy the ride. Take your time. Joy of bubbles, joy of fun, joy of Pepsi on your tongue. Greatest taste sensation under the sun.
Refreshing Pepsi Cola from the wonderful folks who put the R in cola.
Russ Renault back here at Husky Field where the Huskies trailing the Tigers 2-0. Bottom of the second inning. It'll be Brady Batten to lead it off against Daniel Vasquez. Batten will be followed by Tyler DePretta Johnson and Eric Voller. Batten, the DH today, junior from Bryan in Rudder High School. Brady hitting 190. It's 4 for 21 with a home run, 4 RBIs, 2 runs scored, making his 6th start in the lineup. Of course, Brady moving into the weekend rotation. He was Sunday's starter. Second game of that doubleheader. Let off the hook by Matt Heck. So he took a no decision in Sunday's game. First pitch to Batten, in there for a strike. Curveball misses high. There's a line drive up the middle. Second hit of the game for the Huskies.
The shortstop, number 3.
Here's Tyler DePretta Johnson. Senior shortstop from Rancho Santa Margarita, California, hitting .203. 2 doubles, 3 home runs, 12 RBIs, 8 runs scored. Tyler with a pair of home runs this weekend. Huskies went into extra innings with Nichols on Friday. In the 11th inning, Nichols scored 3 runs to go up 5-2. Then Tyler DePretta Johnson brought the Huskies back within a run. There's a strike. The 2-run blast in the bottom of the 11th. But the Colonels went on to win that one 5-4. Then Saturday's 13-4 victory in Game 1. DePretta Johnson had another one. Runner goes, and the throw down to second picks off Batten. Caught stealing officially, goes 1-3-4. Huskies' leadoff base runner is erased. Breaking ball down, 1-1. Breaking ball misses outside. It's 2-1. 1 out, nobody on. 2-1 pitch. That's up and in. The 3-1. DePretta Johnson fouls it off. Second baseman Luca is almost directly behind second base. Not expecting DePretta Johnson to go the other way. Big shift on here for the Tigers. It's a full count. The payoff pitch. That's taken low for ball 4. I bring up Eric Voller, the catcher.
Number 35, Eric Voller.
Junior from Mission Viejo, California, Trabuco Hills High School, Saddleback College. 3 for 34 this year, with a double, 3 RBIs, 3 runs scored. Pitch is down and in. Runner goes. The throw down to second is in time. Another base runner caught stealing for the Huskies. I believe the hit and run was on. The pitch was in the dirt. Bowler couldn't get it. Urbano throws out to Preda Johnson. The 0-1 pitch is fouled back. Curveball up and away. It's 1-2 on Bowler. Vasquez with the pitch and a foul back. 2-0 Tigers, bottom of the second inning here at Husky Field. Another pitch that's spoiled. And there's a drive into left. That's going to fall in front of Diaz. And a base hit for Bowler.
Second baseman.
Frustrating. The Huskies have run themselves out of this inning. His batting led off with a single. Goes down officially as a caught stealing. Basically picked off. DePreda Johnson walked after that, and he was caught stealing. Now here's Bowler on with the single and 2 outs. Batters Jack Fitzgerald, senior second baseman from Mason City, Iowa. The ball down low. Jack hitting 190. 2 home runs, 8 RBIs, 7 runs scored. Both those home runs and all 8 of his RBIs came in the victory over the Tigers a month ago. Swings and fouls that one back, and it's 1-1. Jack with a 2-run outside the park home run over the left center field wall. Then a 3-run inside the park home run later in the game. The 1-1 from Vasquez. Fly ball into right. OJ's there. Makes the catch for the 3rd out. Go to the 3rd inning. Texas Southern 2, HBU nothing. Here on the Husky Sports Network.
Hey fans, game day tastes better.
If you drive around in Texas, dude, you could be a polluter, and that's just rude. But there's a way to help keep the air clean. Gotta take care of your machine. It's the one with wheels, speedometer. This message goes out to both the sexes. Take care of your car, drive clean across Texas. Keep your engine tuned, keep air in the tires. Make friends with a mechanic, that's a guy with pliers. Please don't speed, that pollutes to the max. Don't sit there and idle, turn it off, relax. Read the paper, meditate. Combine errands if you can, carpool. Fill up with gas after dark when it's cool. If you see some car spitting out smoke, they're messing with the air, and that's no joke. The message is simple, it shouldn't perplex us. Take care of your car, drive clean across Texas. Doesn't matter if you drive a Ford or a Lexus. Take care of your car, drive clean across Texas. Brought to you by the Texas Department of Transportation and the Texas Natural Resource Conservation Commission. Drive clean across Texas.
Anthony Jones, number 21.
No one defensive change for the Huskies as we go to the top of the 3rd inning. Matt Heck and Anthony Jones have traded places. Matt Heck in left field. Anthony Jones in right now. Anthony charged with 2 errors.
Dukes.
He's having trouble with the sun, but got to both balls and couldn't put them away. Now Matt Hecken left. Jones in right. Be back to the top of the order for the Tigers with Cameron Dukes coming up. Dukes was hit by a pitch in the first inning. Was caught stealing. Erased in that inning. Heron with the 0-1 pitch down low. Sanchez reaching on an error in the first, scoring on an RBI single by Luca. And Camacho reaching on an error to lead off the second. Wound up scoring on a pass ball. Pitches inside, 2-1 to Dukes. Two-one pitch from Heron. Ground ball back up the middle and a base hit for Dukes.
Designated hitter number 15.
So the Tigers' center fielder has been on safely twice today. Now to be Jose Cabreja. Struck out his first time up. Throw over by Heron. Dukes now 6 for 10 on stolen base attempts after being caught in the first inning. Cabrera squares the bunt, pulls it back, and takes the ball low. All right, seen 4 base runners, 2 for each team erased on base running mistakes or good plays by the defense. Combination of both. Pitch is in there for a strike on the inside corner. Cabreja thrown out. Dukes thrown out. It was Diaz who tried to go to third on a sacrifice bunt by LeBlanc last inning. He was thrown out at third. For the Huskies, Brady Batten was picked off, and a foul ball by Cabreja on a bunt attempt. It's 1-2. So Batten was essentially picked off. DePretta Johnson walked and was caught stealing. Well, there's also LeBlanc was picked off by Heron to end the inning, so that's 5. 5 runners retired on the base paths here the first 2 innings. Squares the bunt again, gets it down and it goes foul. It's a strikeout for Heron. Third strikeout of the game for Marshall. And here's Sanchez. Lifted a deep fly ball to left. The wind held it in. Anthony Jones couldn't make the catch, so Sanchez wound up at second. Came around to score on Luca's RBI single. It's up here with the strike. So, a foul ball by Sanchez, it's 0-1. Duke's the runner at first. Led off the inning with a single. The 0-1 from Heron. Low and away for a ball. It's an odd noon start. Usually the Huskies play at 2 or 3 o'clock in the afternoon. But now the left fielder with no clouds in the sky today, looking straight into the sun, and Matt Heck shielding his eyes over there and left. The 1-1 pitch, ground ball up the middle. Dukes is rounding second. He'll hold up there.
Second baseman, number 21, Mauricio Luca.
Fourth hit of the game for TSU. That brings up Luca. RBI single in the first inning. Runners go. Popped up on the right side of the infield. Buck over in foul territory, and he will run out of room. Just show you how that wind is blowing that direction today. Looked like a ball that Buck would have easily caught on any other day. Maybe even in the first base coach's box, but that carried all the way out of the field of play. The 0-1 pitch, and a slider on the inside corner. So now Luca behind in the count 0-2. Dukes at second, Sanchez at first. Heron checks the runner at second. Now here's the 0-2. Luca just gets a piece of it to foul it off. Heron looks in, gives a nod to Voller. Another 0-2 on the way is fouled back. Time for the Southland Conference scoreboard. Number 5, Ole Miss leading New Orleans 8-1, bottom of the fourth inning in Oxford. A 2 o'clock start this afternoon. Stephen F. Austin is at Prairie View A&M. Heron with the pitch. That breaking ball gets him. Lucas strikes out for the second out. 4 strikeouts on the day for Heron.
Third baseman, number 6, Jose Camacho.
That'll bring up the third baseman, Jose Camacho. Reached on an error to lead off the second and came around to score. Later on tonight, 6 o'clock starts. UT Rio Grande Valley at Texas A&M Corpus Christi. Louisiana Tech at Northwestern State. Oklahoma State at Central Arkansas. And for 6:30 starts, Lamar is at Houston. So a swing and a miss for strike one. Southeastern Louisiana at South Alabama. Number 25, Sam Houston State at Texas. And Abilene Christian at UT Arlington. Oh, 0-1 pitch to Camacho. Ground ball to second. Fitzgerald flips it to DePretta Johnson for the force out at second. So we go to the bottom of the third inning. TSU 2, HBU nothing. Here on the Husky Sports Network.
Fans, going to school at Houston Baptist University was an excellent choice as the official credit union of HBU Houston Federal Credit Union is focused on helping you to continue to make...
I'm Robin. And I'm Chris. We're the brothers behind Firehouse Subs. The last thing anyone needed was another sub shop. They needed a better one. We built Firehouse Subs on quality and quantity. And I'm the quality. Why am I quantity? Are you kidding? Try our hook and ladder sub. Smoked turkey breasts, Virginia honey ham, and Monterey Jack cheese. Yeah, all served steaming hot on a toasted sub roll. Our way beats their way. If you don't agree, it's free. On him. It's on him.
Firehouse Subs, founded by firemen.
Daddy, where do babies come from?
Honey?
Mommy went to the store.
Oh, well, you see, there's a mommy and a daddy, right?
Right.
And see, when they call Geico, they could save a bunch of money on car insurance.
Oh, really? And that makes them happy?
Yes, that makes them very happy.
That's good.
Yeah. Well, I'm glad we could have this talk, Sunshine.
Geico, because saving 15% or more on car insurance is always a great answer.
Welcome back on the Husky Sports Network to Husky Field. HBU trailing Texas Southern 2-0. Back to the top of the order for the Huskies and Anthony Jones.
Leading off for the Huskies, the right fielder.
Anthony grounded out to the pitcher to lead off the first inning for HBU. Some more games tomorrow in the Southland Conference. Grambling is at Stephen F. Austin. Texas A&M Corpus Christi is at U of H Victoria. Daniel Vasquez with his first pitch. And a ground ball to the left side. A diving stop by Camacho. The throw to first in time for the out. Great play by the TSU third baseman. Also tomorrow, Incarnate Word is at Texas State. Southeastern Louisiana is at Jackson State. And Louisiana is at McNeese. Here's Jonathan Dukoff. Popped up to second, his first time up. Curveball in the outside corner for a strike. Fastball grounded to second. Luca over makes the throw to first for out number 2.
Third baseman, number 14, Spencer Halloran.
Spencer Halloran walked his first time up. Huskies have 3 hits and 2 walks. The first 2 innings, nothing to show for it. There's a strike to Halloran. Breaking ball misses high. 1-1. That pitch is low. 2-1. Curveball drops in the inside corner, evening the count on Halloran. 2-2. Might shift it over to the left for the Tigers. 2-2 pitch. And strike 3 on the outside corner. Looked a little bit high and outside. Halloran strikes out looking. We go to the 4th inning. TSU 2, HBU nothing. Here on the Husky Sports Network.
Totally free checking account? Houston Federal Credit Union has it, and it's packed with free services like mobile banking with person-to-person transfers and mobile bill pay. And Houston Federal Credit Union is a proud supporter of HBU athletics. So stop by their office at 6808 Bentliff Drive and experience a better way of banking. Visit HoustonFCU.org for more information. Houston Federal Credit Union, the official credit union of HBU.
Houston Federal Credit Union is federally insured by NCUA.
The
good news is America is coming back. More jobs, more building, more of what makes our country great. And more cities and towns, more small businesses and big corporations are choosing the highly skilled, highly trained members of the IBEW to do the work. The International Brotherhood of Electrical Workers is committed to doing the job right, on time, safely. America's making a big comeback, and the IBEW is proud to do our part.
Getting off the fourth for the Tigers, the left fielder, number 3, Ryan Diaz.
Here's Ryan Diaz to lead it off against Marshall Heron in the top of the fourth inning. TSU leading HBU 2-0 in a pop-up into shallow center field. Dukoff coming on and makes the catch for the first out. And here's Horace LeBlanc III, the shortstop.
The shortstop, number 14, Horace LeBlanc III.
LeBlanc laid down a sacrifice bunt in the second inning. But the runner he moved over, Ryan Diaz, was thrown out trying to go to third on the play. It's a strike on the inside corner. I don't think I've seen that too often, if at all. A guy lays down a sacrifice bunt, runner goes to second. And also tries to take third and gets thrown out. 1-1 count on LeBlanc. 1 out, nobody on. Heron with the pitch. It's up high for a ball. Two on pitch. That one's too high. 3-1 now. Heron delivers. It's in there for strike 2. So full count on LeBlanc. Payoff pitch on the way. In on the hands and foul back. Another 3-2. This one's down low. And Heron walks LeBlanc. Second walk issued by Heron.
Catcher, number 10, Ricky Urbano.
Ricky Urbano doubled his first time up back in the second inning. Matt Heck was playing shallow and right. Urbano went the other way for his first extra base hit of the season. Fastball misses low. Fly ball into right. Anthony Jones is there. Now in right field, he makes the catch for the second out.
Right fielder, number 22, O.J. Olurutimilin.
Throw over to first by Heron. LeBlanc's back in there. Here is OJ. Struck out his first time up in the second inning. 2 outs and a runner on here in the top of the fourth. The fastball down, 1-0. Shows bunt, pulls it back, and it's 2-0. Bowler goes out to talk to Heron. Fly ball down the right field line. Jones giving chase, and that will get out of play. So 2-1 the count on OJ. LeBlanc leads away from first. That pitch is fouled off the right side, and that'll get out of play. Two-two pitch. Off the fist and into shallow right. Jones coming in. Makes the catch for the third out. We go to the bottom of the fourth inning. TSU 2, HBU nothing here on the Husky Sports Network.
Recording artist Kevin Fowler.
Well, I love the sound of fast boats racing, rooster tails are flying high. Love to hear all my rowdy friends rocking, howling at the full moonlight. Love to see those fireflies buzzing, lighting up the southern sky. Yeah, I'm a hell-bent 100% Texan till I die. Like lots of 100% Texans, I love having a good time on the water. But remember, nobody's waterproof. Play it safe. Wear a life jacket and designate a driver for the boat and for a safe ride home. Follow these tips and there'll be a lot more days for you to play in this great state of Texas. Nobody's waterproof, yeah, that's a hell-bent truth, and you know it ain't no lie.
Sponsored by Texas Parks and Wildlife.
Go to the bottom of the fourth inning. HBU trailing TSU 2-0. Going to be Matt Heck to lead it off for the Huskies. Heck singled up the middle his first time up in the first inning. Lead it off here in the fourth against Daniel Vasquez. Shows bunt, pulls it back, and it's 1-0. Takes a strike on the inside corner, 1-1. Heck can't check his swing, and it's 1-2. Breaking pitch comes in and hits Heck. So Matt, a leadoff base runner for the Huskies.
The first baseman.
That brings up Grant Buck.
Grant Buck.
Grounded out to first to end the first. Breaking ball. Looked up and in, called a strike. No, Grant's 6'6", but still didn't look like a strike. Breaking ball swung on, lifted foul. Well out of play. So Buck behind in the count, 0-2. Heck, the leadoff runner at first. Vasquez into the stretch. Buck swings and a pop-up to third. Camacho will grab it for the first out.
Designated hitter number 29, Brady Batten.
Here's Brady Batten. Singled the lead off the second, but was picked off. Vasquez into the stretch and the quick move over to first. Here's a drive into left and another base hit for Batten. Two-hit day for Brady. Runner on first and second for Tyler DePreta Johnson.
Shortstop, number 3, Tyler DePreta Johnson.
DePreta Johnson walked his first time up but was caught stealing. Comes up here with runners at first and second and one out. Huskies trailing by 2 runs. Here in the bottom of the 4th inning. The breaking ball inside. DePreta Johnson fouls it off. It's 51 pitches now for Vasquez. 33 for strikes. The 0-1 from Vasquez, down low. Urbano blocks it just enough to keep it close and keep Het from advancing to third. So it's 1-1. The 1-1 pitch. Fly ball into right. Diaz moving over towards the line. Makes the catch. Heck tags. The throw to third is not in time. Now Camacho cuts it off and Batten's into second. So runners at second and third now with 2 outs for Eric Voller. Bowler single his first time up. Vasquez with the pitch, and that's down and in, and hits Voller. So the bases will be loaded. So here's Jack Fitzgerald with the bases loaded and 2 outs. Jack flied out to right to end the second inning. So Matt Heck at third, Brady Batten at second, Eric Voller at first. Fitzgerald swings and misses at the first pitch. Vasquez comes set. Now the 0-1. Fitzgerald takes it low for a ball. One pitch. Fitzgerald pops it up into right. Diaz looking for it. Comes in. Makes the catch for the third out. Huskies leave the bases loaded, and we go to the fifth inning. TSU 2, HBU nothing here on the Husky Sports Network.
Excuse me, is that your Diet Pepsi?
Sofia Vergara. Yeah, this is my Diet Pepsi. I love Diet Pepsi.
Do you love every sip?
Nothing is better than drinking a refreshing Diet Pepsi and just reveling in its crisp, delicious taste.
Well, you know what they say. If you love something, let it go. And if it comes back, it was meant to be.
So I should set this Diet Pepsi free and wait for it to come back. Then it'll be more delicious than ever. Would you hold my Diet Pepsi for me?
I'd love to.
Thank you. What happens now?
Go, get out of here. It can't come back to you if you're standing next to it.
Thanks, Sophia. I'll wait for you, Diet Pepsi.
The only thing better than an ice-cold Diet Pepsi is a free ice-cold Diet Pepsi.
Love every sip at dietpepsi.com.
New pitcher into the game for HBU, junior right-hander Hunter McClellan. 6'2", 180 pounds from Nacogdoches. Nacogdoches High School, San Jacinto College. McClellan making his 7th appearance. He's tied for the team lead now. 0-1 with a 2.79 ERA. He's given up 3 runs on 8 hits. 11 strikeouts, 5 walks, and 9 2/3 innings. So he'll face the top of the order for the Tigers, Cameron Dukes.
Center fielder number 7, Cameron Dukes.
Reached safely both times, hit by a pitch in the first inning. Led off with a single in the third. A fastball from McClellan. Spikes it in front of the plate. The 1-0 pitch. That fastball's low. 2-0. McClellan misses outside. Come into the game throwing 3 straight balls to Dukes. That pitch hits the inside corner. Now it's 3-1. Swing and a miss. McClellan comes back and the count's full. That pitch is lifted into foul territory. That'll get out of play. The wind blowing that way today pretty strongly. If it doesn't start off in fair territory, there's really no chance it's going to stay in the field of play. Count remains 3-2. McClellan winds and deals, and a ground ball to third. Halloran scoops it up, then goes to transfer it to his hand, and it comes out. So an error on Halloran allows Dukes to reach safely here to lead off the fifth.
Hitter number 15, Jose Cabreja.
Here's Jose Cabreja. Struck out both times he's been up. Once in the first, once in the third. Third inning, fouled off a bunt on strike 2. Now he squares here. Halloran picks it up. Throw to third in time for the out. That moves Dukes up to second with Christian Sanchez coming up.
First baseman number 20, Christian Sanchez.
Sanchez 1 for 2, reached on an error to lead off the first inning. Excuse me, with 2 outs in the first inning, came around to score. Singled in the third. Breaking ball for a strike from McClellan. McClellan looks Dukes back to second. 2-0 Tigers here in the top of the fifth inning. 1 out to runner at second. Sanchez swings and misses, and it's 0-2. 2 runs, 4 hits, no errors for TSU. No runs, 4 hits, 3 errors by HBU. 2 of those leading to each of the Tigers' runs. The third allowing Dukes, the runner at second. The 0-2 pitch. Sanchez swings and misses. First strikeout of the game for McClellan. Brings up Gaudencio Luca, shortstop. Excuse me, the second baseman.
21, Gaudencio Luca.
1 for 2. RBI single in the first inning, struck out in the third. Slider just misses. Looked like a pretty good pitch. called the ball. It's 1-0. Pitch. Swing and a miss. The 1-1 pitch. Bunt attempt is fouled off. So Luca will step back in with a 1-2 count, 2 outs. Dukes at second. Runner goes. Pitch is fouled back. So Luca digs back in. McClellan looks into Voller for a sign. Check of the runner at second. Now the 1-2 down and in. Count evens up. A spin as Dukes goes back into second. Two-two pitch. And it's high and outside, and the count goes full. McClellan with the payoff pitch. Low and away for ball 4. Brings up Jose Camacho.
Third baseman number 6, Jose Camacho.
Reached on an error to lead off the second. Came around to score. And a fielder's choice that ended the third inning. The runner was forced out at second on his ground ball. 2 on and 2 out. The only left-handed batter in the Tigers lineup. Ground ball up the first baseline and foul. The 0-1 pitch is in there for a strike. So Camacho down the count 0-2. McClellan comes set. Pitch on the way and a ground ball to first. Buck charges in. Grabs it, steps on the bag himself. The Tigers leave a pair on here in the 5th. We go to the bottom half. TSU 2, HBU nothing here on the Husky Sports Network.
The real story is I'm in here every morning and have sampled just about every kolache that they make here.
Bacon, egg, and cheese on wheat for me, and then the rest is for the office. So yes, I'll pick up every Friday. I'll stop by here and pick up some for my group.
Well, I used to think it was just fruit-filled stuff, and then I came here and there's eggs and bacon and cheese and all kinds of good stuff in there. It's like a whole breakfast and a bun. It's great.
It's always a good thing if you can eat healthy and not know it.
When you drive down the street looking for something to eat, you're going to pass 5 places to buy a sandwich, 6 places to buy a burger. There's only one place you can get a kolache, and that's Kolache Factory. It's delicious. You're going to have people that try to copy you, but they're not going to do it as well. We know what we're doing. We've been doing it for 25 years. We do it the best, and our success proves that.
Houston's own Kolache Factory, the freshest, highest quality, best tasting kolaches in town. Over 50 Houston area locations and a proud partner of HBU Athletics.
Welcome back to Husky Field. Russ Renaud thanking you for joining us on this Tuesday afternoon on the Husky Sports Network.
Leading off
We'll be back at it this weekend at Southeastern Louisiana. We'll be on the Legacy Sports Network for the audio broadcast from Hammond Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. 6:30 start on Friday. It's 2 o'clock on Saturday and 1 o'clock on Sunday. Be with you 10 minutes before the first pitch of each game. Back to the top of the order, and Anthony Jones to face Daniel Vasquez for the 3rd time. Takes a breaking ball for a strike. There's a ground ball to the left side, and that's through for a base hit for Jones.
Center fielder number 27,
another base runner for the Huskies.
Zukoff.
Had a leadoff base runner in 3 of the 5 innings. Don't have anything to show for it yet. Jones 1 for 3 today now. Here's Jonathan Dukoff 0 for 2. Popped up to second in the first inning, grounded out to second in the 3rd. Huskies have out-hit the Tigers 5-4. Trail on the scoreboard 2-0. Jones 4 out of 6 in the stolen base department. Second on the team to Spencer Halloran, who has 7. Vasquez was 3rd straight throw over to first. Dukoff gets a bunt down. Vasquez can't come up with it. It's going to be a single for Dukoff on the bunt. Vasquez trying to make a barehanded play. Couldn't come up with it.
Number 14, Spencer Halloran.
Now it's Spencer Halloran, 2 on and nobody out. See if Spencer's called on to bunt. Vasquez comes set. Now steps off. So wheel play, throw over to second. Huskies saw that same play this weekend, so good awareness by Jones to not be fooled by that one. Now Halloran squares the bunt, pulls it back, and takes ball one up high. I don't know if there's miscommunication by the Tigers on that one. The shortstop, LeBlanc, went over to cover second. Vasquez delivered the pitch. Left a wide open hole on the left side. Halloran squares. The ball gets away from the catcher. Pitch was a strike. Jones takes a big turnaround third, and he goes to third on the pass ball. That'll be charged on Urbano. So it's 1-1 to Halloran. So now runners at second and third on the pass ball. Halloran takes down low. So that second pitch was called the ball. Halloran must have pulled the bat back. Now it's 3-0. Squares the bunt, pulls it back, and takes a strike. (3-1) pitch. Halloran with a chopper towards third. Camacho with a throw to first in time for the out. That brings up Matt Heck. Singled his first time up in the first inning, hit by a pitch to lead off the fourth. So Jones still at third, Dukoff still at second. Now time is going to be called, and we're going to have a visit to the mound. So Heck, the batter, with runners on at second and third. Anthony Jones led off with a single. Jonathan Dukoff followed with a bunt single. Then the runners moved up on a pass ball by the catcher Urbano. Spencer Halloran grounded out to third. Tigers 2 runs, 4 hits, no errors. Huskies no runs, 6 hits, 3 errors. Heck now hitting .271 on the year. 4 extra base hits, a double, a triple, 2 home runs. He's driven in 7 and scored 8. So Daniel Vasquez, the pitcher, ready to go. First pitch to Heck. Misses up high for a ball. That pitch is down in the dirt. Urbano blocks it. 2-0 to Heck. 2-0 pitch. Heck with a swing and a miss. Two and one the count. Vasquez delivers. It's up high for ball 3. Got a pinch hitter on deck. Right-handed batter Jake Scott. Now the 3-1. And Heck probably offered at ball 4. Fouls it off for a full count. 70 pitches now for Vasquez. 43 have been for strikes. Three-two pitch. Heck with a drive into left in front of OJ. That's going to score Jones. Too hard to score Dukoff, but the Huskies are on the board, and it's 2-1. That run is unearned for now on the pass ball by Urbano.
Attention, please.
Now here's Jake Scott.
Number 2, Jake Scott.
That's going to be it for Vasquez. Going to have a new pitcher into the game for the Tigers. We'll tell you all about it when we come back here on the Husky Sports Network.
I've been waiting for days to come like this, better than ever before. And now
we know travel isn't what it used to be. By the time you get where you're going, you've been through it all. So what if you knew there was a hotel that understands how hard your journey's been and spends all its time making up for it? At DoubleTree by Hilton, with more than 325 wonderful destinations around the world, we welcome our guests with a warm chocolate chip cookie. Our cookie serves as a symbol of our commitment to turn every little detail of your stay into a delight, preparing every comfort with care, making every touch special and every gesture true, giving that extra attention to the simple things, bringing humanity back to business and leisure travel, so you can reconnect, relax, play, focus, smile. Welcome to DoubleTree by Hilton, where the little things mean everything.
New pitcher for the Tigers here in the bottom of the 5th inning. Sophomore left-hander Robert Loza. 5'8", 175 pounds from Pasadena, Sam Rayburn High School. Loza making his team-leading 12th appearance, tying for the team lead with Seth Oliver. No record, a 4.76 ERA. He's given up 6 runs, 8 earned, with 8 strikeouts, 4 walks, in 11 1/3 innings. So he comes in with runners on the corners. Jake Scott, the pinch hitter, waiting to come up to the plate. Grant Buck went 0 for 2 today. Now Scott will pinch hit. The Huskies trailing by a run. Runners at first and third with 1 out. Scott, junior outfielder from Huntington Beach, California. Jake, pretty versatile, can really play anywhere. From Huntington Beach, California, Edison High School, Orange Coast Community College. This year, Scott's made 3 starts. He's hitting .250, 5 for 20. No extra base hits and RBI. No runs scored. Squares to bunt. Safety squeezes on, and a strike is taken by Scott. So Dukoff at third, Heck at first. The 0-1 pitch. Bunted back to the mound. Loza scoops it up, and Dukoff is out at home. Slid early, and the catcher almost whiffed on the tag, but able to make it. Now there's 2 down. Scott reaches on the fielder's choice. Heck moves up to second.
Hitter number 29.
And Dukoff is out on the play. 1-2. That'll bring up Brady Batten. Brady 2 for 2. A single in the second, single in the fourth. First pitch from Loza, down and in. Throw over to first, and Sanchez wasn't covering. He was behind the runner, Scott, when Loza made the throw over. Gotta have good timing on that play, or else the ball game could be tied. The 1-0 pitch, that is inside. The 2-0 to Batten. Brady fouls it off. Loza with the pitch. That's inside for ball 3. Heck at second, Scott at first. Loza delivers, and that is outside for ball 4, and the bases are loaded. That'll bring up Tyler DePretta Johnson. 0 for 1. He walked in the second inning, flied out to right in the fourth. Bases full with 2 outs. Second time the Huskies have loaded the bases in as many innings. A fastball in the inside corner for strike 1. The 0-1 pitch is up high. 1-1 now. And a ground ball foul. Just wide of the third base bag. So DePretta Johnson behind in the count, 1-2. Heck at third, Scott at second, Batten at first. Huskies trailing 2-1 in the bottom of the 5th inning. Loza comes set. Now the 1-2 pitch. DePretta Johnson takes it outside, and the count evens up at 2-2. Two-two pitch. DePretta Johnson with a fly ball into center field. Dukes is there. Makes the catch for the third out, and the Huskies leave the bases loaded. Go to the 6th inning. TSU 2, HBU 1, here on the Husky Sports Network.
What does it mean to be Southland strong?
It's not just big wins.
It's success in the classroom and being engaged with service, family, passion,
integrity,
overcoming adversity,
hard work and dedication,
bettering people around you,
striving for excellence.
leadership and competition,
on our campuses,
and in our communities.
We are Southland Strong.
Every visit to Raising Cane's begins with a moment of truth. What to have? 6 delicious, fresh, never ever frozen premium chicken fingers? 4 chicken fingers? Or perhaps 3 delectable chicken fingers? It's a tough one. We haven't even gotten to the whole coleslaw crinkle fried conundrum of deliciousness. Yeah, take your time, sister. We understand. Raising Cane's, one love.
Hunter McClellan back on the mound for HBU, second inning of relief. Defensive change for the Huskies with Jake Scott pinch hitting for Grant Buck in the bottom of the 5th. Kerry Jones has come into the game to play first base. Kerry, senior from Cypress, Texas, and Cy Ranch High School. Be Ryan Diaz to lead it off here in the top of the 6th inning for the Tigers. Diaz 0 for 1, walked in the second inning. Flied out to center to lead off the 4th. First pitch fastball down low from McClellan. Huskies have left 9 runners on base today. Loaded the bases each of the last 2 innings. Haven't scored with the bases loaded. That pitch skips in front of the plate. It's 2-0. Action in the Huskies bullpen. Can't see who that is down there right now. 2-1 pitch is low. Just strike on the outside corner. McClellan's low with that fastball. The leadoff walk to Diaz. Brings up Horace LeBlanc.
The shortstop, number 14, Horace LeBlanc III.
No official at-bat. Credited with a sacrifice in the second inning. And walked in the 4th. Squares the bunt, pulls it back and takes a strike. Squares again. This one bounces in front of the plate. Diaz is going to go to second on the wild pitch. So it's 1-1. So Diaz leads away from second. LeBlanc with a 1-1 count. See if he's called on to bunt again here. Doesn't square around, takes the ball inside. Two on pitch. Low and away for ball 3. The 3-1 from McClellan is up high for ball 4.
Catcher number 10, Ricky Urbano.
Looks like that's going to be it for McClellan. Head coach Jared Moon goes out to the mound to make the change. We'll come back and tell you about the Huskies' new pitcher after this here on the Husky Sports Network.
Look! Someone left their magical lamp behind.
Greetings! I am the super magical genie of the lamp. I'm here to grant you any wish you'd like, with the exception of more wishes, eternal life, or property tax advice.
Okay, I want a refreshing cola with less sugar and real cola taste.
Seriously? That's it?
Yeah, that would be unbelievable.
Well, it already exists. It's called Pepsi NEXT. It has real cola taste and 60% less sugar. It's delicious. Plus, you can find it almost anywhere. You don't understand, my dear. I can do anything. I can give you X-ray vision, or an island made of jelly beans, or how about a condo in outer space?
You're right. I should think bigger.
Yes, much bigger.
Can I have an ice-cold Pepsi NEXT in a huge glass with lots of ice?
Okay, your wish is my command.
Pepsi NEXT. Real cola taste. 60% less sugar. Drink it to believe it. Visit us at facebook.com/Pepsi NEXT.
Oh, what about a twisty straw made of rainbows?
New pitcher into the game for the Huskies. Senior right-hander Weston Smart. 6'1", 185 pounds from Hempstead High School and Tyler Junior College. Smart making his team-leading 8th appearance. No record, 4.32 ERA. He's given up 4 runs on 8 hits, 6 strikeouts, and 2 walks. Weston's thrown 8 1/3 innings. Face Urbano here with runners at first and second, nobody out. In the top of the 6th inning, Texas Southern leading HBU 2-1. Back-to-back walks to Diaz and LeBlanc by McClellan here to start off the inning. Squares to bunt, gets it down, and Kerry Jones fields it. His throw to first is in time for the first out. The sacrifice laid down by Urbano.
Left fielder number 22, O.J. Olerud-Timmerland.
So here is O.J. with runners at second and third. 1 out now. Infield comes in for the Huskies. Tyler DePretta Johnson will play back at shortstop. Breaking ball comes back in over the inside corner for a strike. The 0-1 pitch. Another slider that comes back. And this one just misses low. So it's 1-1. The 1-1 pitch, swing and a miss. Smart comes set, the 1-2 pitch. OJ fouls it off to stay alive. Smart with a pitch and a ground ball to third. Halloran comes home with it. They've got the runner hung up between home and third. In the rundown, Smart chases down the runner and now is tagged out. So it's 5-2, 1-6. LeBlanc stays put.
Center fielder number 7, Cameron Dukes.
So 2 outs now, runners at first and second. LeBlanc at second, OJ at first, and Cameron Dukes, the leadoff hitter for the Tigers, takes the ball. Dukes has been on all 3 times. 1 for 2. Hit by a pitch in the first inning. Singled in the third, reached on an error to lead off the fifth. 1-0 count. Slider comes back in, 1-1. Smart with the 1-1. Dukes fouls it off. Checking the Southland Conference scoreboard, number 5 Ole Miss leading New Orleans 9-3 in the bottom of the 8th inning in Oxford. Just about to get underway. Stephen F. Austin is at Prairie View A&M. 1-2 count on Dukes. Smart looking in. Pitch on the way is fouled off. Later on tonight at 6 o'clock, 3 games. UT Rio Grande Valley at Texas A&M Corpus Christi, Louisiana Tech at Northwestern State, Oklahoma State at Central Arkansas. 4 6:30 starts. Lamar at Houston, Southeastern Louisiana at South Alabama. Number 25, Sam Houston State at Texas, Abilene Christian at UT Arlington. There's a 1-2 pitch and a ground ball to short. DePretta Johnson flips it to Fitzgerald. Weston Smart comes in and gets the Huskies out of a jam, and we go to the bottom of the 6th inning. TSU 2, HBU 1, here on the Husky Sports Network.
At Memorial Hermann, we're many parts working in harmony, performing more brain and spinal surgeries than anyone in Houston, conducting groundbreaking research at our Misher Neuroscience Institute, establishing the region's largest network of certified stroke centers. Some might say this makes for an accomplished performance, but to us, it's all in a day's work. Memorial Hermann. Breakthroughs every day.
At Houston Federal Credit Union, we're dedicated to our members, our communities, and now the students, faculty, and employees of Houston Baptist University. From checking and savings accounts to loans, IRAs, money markets, and other financial tools, HFCU is ready to serve the HBU Huskies and their fans. Learn more today. Call 866-OUR-HFCU or log on to HoustonFCU.org. Houston Federal Credit Union and the HBU Huskies. That's a doggone good team.
Houston Federal Credit Union is federally insured by NCUA.
It'll be Eric Voller to lead it off for the Huskies here in the bottom of the 6th inning. Voller 1 for 1. Singled in the 2nd inning. Hit by a pitch in the 4th. Can't check his swing, and it's 0-1. Robert Loza back out there for the Tigers. Came in for relief. Foul ball. Bowler falls behind 0-2. Relieve the starter Vasquez. Got the final out in the bottom of the 5th. Now here's the 0-2. They drive into right center field, and that's down for a base hit, and they can't cut it off. Voeller's around first, heading to second, Now he's going for third. Voeller's going to chug into third with a triple. Diaz couldn't get over and cut that one off. Then tried to catch up to it. And just kept running away from him and all the way to the wall. And Eric Voeller on with the leadoff triple with Jack Fitzgerald at the plate. Jack is 0 for 2, flied out to right, both times up. Once in the second, once in the fourth. Infield is in for TSU. Fitzgerald fouls it back. So Camacho at third, LeBlanc at short, Luca at second, Sanchez at first. Everybody in. Breaking ball, low and outside, 1-1. A little bit of a shift by the Tigers as Luca moves over towards second. And Fitzgerald fouls that one off. It's 1-2 to Fitzgerald. Loza with a pitch up high, and it's 2-2. The 2-2 from Loza. Swing and a miss by Fitzgerald for the first out. Gonna have a visit out to the mound. Let's see if the Tigers are going to make a change. No signal yet. Does look like they're going to make a change here. There is action in the bullpen. And we are going to have a new pitcher. So we'll tell you all about him when we come back here on the Husky Sports Network.
Are you a graduate of Houston Baptist University? Did you know the value of your degree increases when you actively participate in the HBU Alumni Association? Your Alumni Association actively supports the growth, retention, and ranking of our school by our scholarship efforts. Husky Alumni Network volunteers actively work to recruit the best and brightest to HBU, and we promote and support programs intended to build a growing network of people committed to quality, higher Christian education through our alumni scholarship efforts. We also work to strengthen the bond between our university and the community, and we're your connection to over 18,000 fellow alumni, mostly in and around the Houston metro area. Log on to learn more about our mission and your privileges and benefits at hbu.edu/alumni. And find us via social media on Facebook at the Houston Baptist University Alumni Association page and on Twitter and Instagram at HBU_alumni. But no matter how you do it, connect with the HBU Alumni Association because a strong alumni base equals a strong HBU.
New pitcher for the Tigers here in the bottom of the sixth inning. Freshman right-hander Jacob Gilbreth. 5'10", 200 pounds from Redding, California, Enterprise High School. Gilbreth making his first appearance on the mound. He's appearing in his sixth game. He's started 2 in the field. He's 1 for 9 at the plate, but making his first appearance here for the Tigers. Comes in with runners at first and third, 1 out. Actually, he's a runner at third. Voeller with a leadoff triple. Anthony Jones at the plate. Jones is 1 for 3. Grounded back to the pitcher in the first inning. Grounded out to third in the third. Singled to lead off the fifth and came around to score. It's up here with the infield in and 1 out. Voller at third, led off the inning with a triple. Now it's squeeze bunt. Jones gets it down, and that will score the run. Suicide squeeze. The pitch was high, and Jones went up and got it. Voller comes home easily, but it took a good play by Gilbreth to get Jones at first. He had to slide. He was trying to cut it off and get that run at the plate, but he couldn't do it. And we're tied up at 2. RBI for Jones. Now it brings up Jonathan Dukoff, takes a strike. Jones now with 7 RBIs. Dukoff 1 for 3, popped up to second in the first. Grounded out to second in the third, singled in the fifth. He was cut down on a squeeze play in that fifth inning at home plate. Breaking ball misses outside, 2-1. Swing and a miss, and the count evens up on Dukoff. Two from Gilbreth. Up high, and the count goes full. Payoff pitch on the way. Dukoff checks his swing and takes a walk. It's a 2-out walk issued by Gilbreth.
Third baseman, number 14, Spencer Halloran.
So here's Spencer Halloran. For 2, walked in the first inning, struck out to end the third, grounded out to third in the fifth. Swings and fouls it back. That breaking pitch misses up high. 1-1. See if Dukoff is on the move. Trying to get him into scoring position for Halloran. Leads away from first. Now the runner goes. Well, bluffed going. The pitch is down for a 2-1 count. Fastball low and away, 3-1 to Halloran. Dukoff leads away from first. Now Gilbert's 3-1 to Halloran is up and in for ball 4. Back-to-back walks issued by the freshman.
The left fielder, number 5, Matt Heck.
So Matt Heck, the batter, with runners on first and second, 2 outs, and a 2-2 ball game, bottom of the 6th inning. Gilbreth with the pitch. Chopper towards short. LeBlanc scoops it up. The throw to first is in time, just in time to get Heck for the 3rd out. Huskies leave another pair on. We go to the 7th inning. HBU 2, TSU 2 here on the Husky Sports Network.
Husky fans, Geico.
Tammy and I have been going steady since high school.
Tammy and Tommy, two peas in a pod, as they say.
We have all the same friends. We like all the same things. I mean, we practically even have the same name.
But there's one thing we could just never agree on.
Soda.
I have been begging him all these years to just try Pepsi, and I knew he would change his tune.
Yeah.
So, finally, I had him take the Pepsi Taste Challenge. And go on, tell him what you told me, Tommy.
I'm a Pepsi man.
Right? Gosh, isn't Pepsi so good?
I tell you what, I don't know why I didn't try it sooner.
Me neither.
It's so crisp and refreshing and bubbly.
Like me.
Like you.
I'm always right.
She's always right.
All across the South, people are choosing the great taste of Pepsi. Take the Pepsi Taste Challenge and let your taste decide.
Brand new ball game as we go to the 7th inning. HBU and Texas Southern tied up at 2. Huskies have scored a pair of runs each of the last 2 innings. Scored a run each of the last 2 innings. Weston Smart back out there for the Huskies. They're getting them out of a jam in the 6th. So here's Jose Cabreja, the number 2 hitter, to lead it off. Cabreja is 0 for 3. Make that 0 for 2. Pair of strikeouts, once in the first, once in the third, and a sacrifice in the 5th. 1-0 pitch from Smart. It's fouled off. Musical chairs between Anthony Jones and Matt Heck. Jones moves back to left field, Heck into right field. The sun not as much of a factor as it was in the beginning of the game. Jones made 2 errors on drop fly balls in the left field. That led to the 2 Tiger runs. 2-1 pitch. Off the fist and into center field. Dukoff gives way, and Tyler DeBretta Johnson, an over-the-shoulder catch, looked like a wide receiver. Makes the catch. Or the first out. Looked like that was going to be a base hit. And DePretta Johnson came across the middle. Made the catch. Now there's 1 down. First pitch to Christian Sanchez, swung on and fouled back. Sanchez reached on an error, scored in the first inning. Singled in the 3rd, struck out in the 5th. The 0-1 pitch from Smart misses inside. Now the 1-1. Line drive into left center field and a base hit for Sanchez.
Second baseman, number 21, Laurencio Luca.
So here is Luca, the second baseman. 1 for 2, an RBI single in the first inning, struck out in the 3rd, walked in the 5th. Pitches down and in, 1-0. Fastball in there for a strike at the knees on Luca. Runner goes, a 1-1, swung on and missed. There's no play at second. A stolen base for Sanchez. Sanchez got a good jump. It's his third stolen base in as many attempts this year. Smart with a 1-2 pitch. Slider misses outside to even the count. Two-two pitch. Fly ball into right field. Heck moving back. Now finds it. The throw comes into third. And that will hold Sanchez at second. Sun now giving the right fielder Heck
Number 6, Jose
the trouble. But he's able to make the play. So the normal time the Huskies play after daylight savings time starts is 3 o'clock. We're not there yet. Had the early start with Texas Southern playing at Mississippi State tomorrow night. Want to get on the road, so had the early start time today. Here's Jose Camacho, the third baseman. So 0 for 3. He reached on an error and scored in the second. Had a fielder's choice ground ball that ended the third inning. Then grounded out to first to end the fifth. Camacho up here with 2 outs and a runner at second. The game tied at 2. It's 1-1. 1-1, 2 outs. Sanchez singled and stole second base. Smart comes set. Now the 1-1. Ground ball to the right side. Foul. Smart ahead in the count, 1-2. Pitch on the way, a swing and a miss. Strikeout for Weston Smart. And we go to the 7th inning stretch, HBU 2, Texas Southern 2, here on the Husky Sports Network.
At the Memorial Hermann Ironman Sports Medicine Institute, we're dedicated to the dedicated, who lace up before sunrise, who don't let a hard hit keep them down, who want the ball when the game's on the line. So team up with the Memorial Hermann Ironman Sports Medicine Institute at Texas Medical Center, Memorial City, or the Woodlands, where our affiliated surgeons, specialists, and physical therapists offer all athletes the elite care they need to forge ahead.
Rolling up on a cheap price feels good, but cheap comes with risk. Heart surgeons, pilots, no one hires a cheap one of them. Fact is, certain things must be done right. Installing electricity in Houston schools and hospitals needs to be built with manpower that spent 10,000 hours training to do their job. So for heart surgeons to do their job, we must do ours. Skilled labor isn't cheap, and cheap labor isn't all that skilled.
The time is now to hire IBEW electricians.
Leading off for the Huskies, first baseman number 38, Kerry Jones.
So it'll be Kerry Jones to lead it off for the Huskies here in the bottom of the 7th inning. Kerry's first at bat of the game. Grant Buck started the game at first base. Then Jake Scott pinch hit for Buck back in the 5th. Jones takes the ball and now fouls one off, and it's 1-1. Carey 4 for 29, a pair of doubles. 2 RBIs, 5 runs scored. Breaking ball on the inside corner for strike 2. One-two from Gilbreth misses upstairs to even the count on Jones. Two-two pitch, swing and a miss for out number 1. Now to be Brady Batten. Brady 2 for 2, single in the second inning, single in the fourth, walked in the fifth. First pitch on the way to Batten's a breaking ball that misses low and inside. Fastball. Looked a little bit low, but called the strike. Gilbreth with the pitch. Breaking ball in there for strike 2. Fastball chopped foul. Count remains 1-2. Huskies 2 runs, 8 hits, 3 errors, stranded 11 runners. Tigers 2 runs, 5 hits, no errors. They've stranded 9. Another 1-2 and a swing and a miss by Batten. Back-to-back strikeouts for Gilbert.
The shortstop, number 3, Tyler DePreta Johnson.
So here's Tyler DePreta Johnson. 0 for 2. Walked in the second inning. Flat out to right in the fourth. Flat out to center in the fifth. Takes a strike here. Low and away with the slider into 1-1. 2 outs and the bases empty. Bottom of the 7th. Curveball high. That one's upstairs. Fastball low and away. 2-out base runner for HBU. Here is Eric Voller.
Catcher number 35.
2 for 2. Single in the second inning. Hit by a pitch in the fourth. Tripled to lead off the 6th inning. And scored the tying run of the game. Fastball swung on and missed. Gilbreth comes set. Now time is called. DePreta Johnson leads away from first. Gilbreth into the stretch. The 0-1 to Voller. Low and away. Urbano, he blocked it. Couldn't keep it in front of him. Skipped away a little bit. DePreta Johnson down to second. Counts 1-1 on Voller. The 1-1. Low and away for ball 2. It's going to be a stolen base for DePretta Johnson. It looked like he was on his way to second as he was reading that pitch low and away. Urbano just couldn't handle it. The 2-1 pitch, that's outside for ball 3. Now Urbano's going to go out and talk to Gilbreth. Sanchez is going to join in. Huskies and the Tigers tied up at 2, bottom of the 7th inning. There's 2 outs, and the Huskies have a runner at second. Tyler DePretta Johnson drew a 2-out walk and stole second. Bowler ahead in the count 3-1. Gilbreth sets. Now the pitch. Bowler swings and misses. Count goes full to the Huskies catcher. Gilbreth with a payoff pitch. Bowler swings and misses, and that'll do it. Go to the 8th inning. HBU 2, Texas Southern 2, here on the Husky Sports Network.
I'm Robin.
And I'm Chris.
We're the brothers behind Firehouse Subs. The last thing anyone needed was another sub shop.
They needed a better one.
We built Firehouse Subs on quality and quantity.
And I'm the quality.
Why my quantity?
Are you kidding?
Try our hook and ladder sub.
Smoked turkey breast, Virginia honey ham, and Monterey Jack cheese.
Yeah, all served steaming hot on a toasted sub roll. Our way beats their way. If you don't agree,
it's free.
On him.
It's on him.
Firehouse Subs, founded by firemen.
Is it time to buy your first or next car? Let Houston Federal Credit Union help. Their super low rates and easy payment terms can save you a lot of money. Plus, their fast approval will put you behind the wheel of your dream car in no time. Stop by their office near campus at 6808 Bentliff Drive or visit them online at houstonfcu.org and let them help you get the very best deal on your new or pre-owned car or truck. Experience a better way of banking at Houston Federal Credit Union, the official credit union of HBU. Houston Federal Credit Union is federally insured by NCUA.
Weston Smart back out there for HBU.
Leading off the 8th for the Tigers.
This will be his 3rd inning of relief, and he'll face Ryan Diaz. Then Horace LeBlanc and Ricky Urbano. Diaz 0 for 1. Walked in the 2nd inning, flied out to center in the 4th, and then walked to lead off the 6th. Shows bunt, takes a strike. Smart winds and delivers the 0-1. That's well outside. One pitch. Ground ball back up the middle and leadoff base hit for Diaz.
The shortstop, number 14, Horace LeBlanc, the 3rd.
Brings up Horace LeBlanc. No official at-bat. A sacrifice in the 2nd inning. Walked in the 4th, walked in the 6th. Same situation back in the 2nd inning. Diaz at first. Squares to bunt, gets it down. Smart fields it. Will throw to first for the out. On that play back in the 2nd inning. LeBlanc got the bunt down.
10, Ricky Urbano.
Huskies got the out at first, but Diaz got greedy and tried to go to 3rd on the play, and he was thrown out. Here's Ricky Urbano. Doubled in the second inning. Flied out to right in the fourth and laid down a sacrifice in the sixth. Pitch misses outside. It's 1-0. Strike on the inside corner. 1-1. Smart with a 1-1 pitch. Fly ball into right field. Heck, moving back. Makes the catch. Runner will tag and go to third. So Diaz at third with 2 outs. And OJ coming up. 0 for 3. Struck out in the second inning. Flied out to right in the fourth. Reached on a fielder's choice in the sixth. First pitch on the way and a strike taken. Clear, bright blue, sunny sky today here in Houston. Beautiful day. The wind blowing in. 64 degrees at game time. I'm sure it's warmed up a little bit since then. Pitch is up and in. It's 1-1. If you're not out here and you're watching at home or in your office, I'm sorry you couldn't be out here and enjoying this beautiful day in Houston. But we're glad you're with us anyway. Here's a 1-1. OJ trying to squeeze that run home. Can't get it down fair. It's 1-2. Hope you join us this weekend too when we head to Hammond, Louisiana. 3-game Southland Conference Series against Southeastern. Starts on Friday night at 6:30. And Saturday afternoon and Sunday afternoon. Have 10 minutes before each first pitch on the Legacy Sports Network. So it's 1-2 on OJ. Smart with the pitch. Popped up on the infield. Fitzgerald calling for it. He can't find it. DePretta Johnson comes over, makes the catch. Jack lost it. And DePretta Johnson comes over, makes the catch to end the inning. We go to the bottom of the 8th. HBU 2, TSU 2 here on the Husky Sports Network.
4 points by
Excuse me, is that your Diet Pepsi?
Sofia Vergara. Hi, yeah, this is my Diet Pepsi. I love Diet Pepsi.
Do you love every sip?
Nothing is better than drinking a refreshing Diet Pepsi and just reveling in its crisp, delicious taste.
Well, you know what they say. If you love something, let it go. And if it comes back, it was meant to be.
So I should set this Diet Pepsi free and wait for it to come back. Then it'll be more delicious than ever. Would you hold my Diet Pepsi for me?
I'd love to.
Thank you. What happens now?
Go, get out of here. It can't come back to you if you're standing next to it.
Thanks, Sophia. I'll wait for you, Diet Pepsi.
The only thing better than an ice-cold Diet Pepsi is a free ice-cold Diet Pepsi.
Love every sip at dietpepsi.com.
Leading off and pitch hitting for the Huskies, number 9, Derek Riley.
Derek Riley, pinch hitter to lead it off for the Huskies here in the bottom of the 8th inning. New right fielder for the Tigers is Keanu Van Kuren. Riley pops it up, fouls it out of play. Van Kuren replacing OJ in the lineup in the 9 spot, playing right field, and Diaz going to left. Ball 1 to Riley. Gilbert's still in there, and he strikes out Riley looking to lead off the 8th inning.
Left fielder number 1, Anthony Jones.
Now here's Anthony Jones. Grounded out to the pitcher in the 1st inning. Grounded out to 3rd in the 3rd. Singled and scored in the 5th, and laid down a suicide squeeze on a bunt in the 6th inning that tied the game. Now this one off the fist, up the middle, and that'll just trickle through for a base hit. It's off the fist, and the shortstop LeBlanc wasn't anywhere in the area.
Center fielder number 27, Jonathan Dukoff.
Ninth hit of the game for the Huskies. Jones, the runner on the base pass, out to a big lead over at first. To throw over. Jonathan Dukoff, the batter. 1 for 3, popped up to 2nd in the 1st, grounded out to 2nd in the 3rd, singled in the 5th, walked in the 6th. Pitch swung on and missed. It's 0-1. Two is your score here in the bottom of the 8th inning. Tigers scored unearned runs in each of the first 2 innings. Runner goes, pitches outside, the throw down to 2nd is in time to get Jones. Urbano down to 2nd, the tag by Luca for the 2nd out. Pitch was a ball, it's 1-1. Second caught stealing today. Not for Jones, just overall. Tyler DePretta Johnson was caught earlier. Pitch to Dukoff, a chopper towards 3rd. Fielded with a bare hand by Camacho. Bounced into the dirt. So Dukoff reaches on the error. Camacho a little bit nonchalant, played the bare hand and didn't take his time, rushed the throw and spiked it into the ground. Here's Spencer Halloran. Breaking ball in the inside corner for a strike. Spencer's 0 for 2, walked in the 1st inning, struck out in the 3rd, grounded out to 3rd in the 5th, walked in the 6th. Ground ball up the middle, and that one's going to get through. Dukoff will hold it 2nd. Spencer has reached safely in 5 straight games.
Right fielder number 5.
That brings up Matt Heck. It's 2 for 3. Single in the 1st inning. Hit by a pitch to lead off the 4th. RBI single in the 5th. Grounded out to short to end the 6th. So Heck up with 2 outs, 2 on. Huskies and the Tigers tied up 2-2. There's a chopper towards short. LeBlanc flips it to 2nd for the out. We go to the 9th inning. HBU 2, TSU 2 here on the Husky Sports Network.
real story is I'm in here every morning and have sampled just about every kolache that they make here.
Bacon, egg, and cheese on wheat for me, and then the rest is for the office. So yes, I'll pick up every Friday. I'll stop by here and pick up some for my group.
Well, I used to think it was just fruit-filled stuff, and then I came here and there's eggs and bacon and cheese and all kinds of good stuff in there. It's like a whole breakfast and a bun. It's great.
It's always a good thing if you can eat healthy and not know it.
When you drive down the street looking for something to eat, you're going to pass 5 places to buy a sandwich, 6 places to buy a burger. There's only one place you can get a kolache, and that's Kolache Factory. It's delicious. You're going to have people that try to copy you, but they're not going to do it as well. We know what we're doing. We've been doing it for 25 years. We do it the best, and our success proves that.
Houston's own Kolache Factory, the freshest, highest quality, best tasting kolaches in town. Over 50 Houston area locations and a proud partner of HBU Athletics.
New pitcher into the game for the Huskies. Junior right-hander JT Newton. 6'1", 210 pounds from Bangs, Texas, Bangs High School and Cisco College. JT making his 8th appearance. Now tying Weston Smart for the team lead. JT 1-2, 7.36 ERA. He has 3 saves. He's given up 9 runs on 17 hits with 11 strikeouts, 7 walks in 11 innings. So we go to the 9th inning, still tied up at 2. Huskies with 2 runs on 10 hits, 3 errors. For the Tigers, 2 runs, 6 hits, 1 error. Huskies have left 14 runners on base. Tigers have left 10. Here's the top of the order for TSU and Cameron Dukes. Dukes is 1 for 3, hit by a pitch in the first inning, singled in the 3rd, reached on an error in the 5th. And his fielder's choice led to a force out that ended the 6th inning. Dukes fouls off the first pitch. Now the 0-1 from Newton. Fastball in the outside corner for strike 2. The 0-2 pitch tries to get him with a changeup. Duke's able to foul it off and stay alive. Oh, 0-2 pitch, ground ball to the right side, foul. Newton delivers a swing and a miss. Duke strikes out for the first out.
Designated hitter number 15, Jose Cabreja.
Here's Jose Cabreja. 0 for 4. Struck out in the first inning. Struck out in the 3rd. Grounded out to 3rd in the 5th. Then popped up to short to lead off the 7th. That pitch looked pretty good from Newton, but called the ball. Must have been a little bit high. Fastball away, 2-0. Cabrera shows bunt, pulls it back, takes a strike from Newton. Derek Riley's remained in the game. He's at second base now. Pinch hit for Jack Fitzgerald last inning. 2-1 pitch. Chop foul. Two-two pitch. Inside. And that hit him. So Cabrera on with one out.
First baseman, number 20, Christian Sanchez.
That'll bring up Christian Sanchez. 2 for 4 today. Reached on an error and scored in the first inning. Singled in the third. Struck out in the fifth. And they have Cabrera. They had him picked off, but time was called. And Sanchez also singled in the seventh. Fortunate there for the Tigers. And there's a throw over. Almost had him again. Cabrera 1 for 1 on stolen base attempts. So Newton now comes set. First pitch to Sanchez. Fastball that just misses. Newton still trying to work over there on Cabrera. Unfortunate that he didn't get the pickoff. The time was called at the plate before that pickoff throw was made. One 1-0 to Sanchez, 1 out, runner at first. Huskies and the Tigers tied up 2-2. Newton comes set and the 1-0 pitch. Swung on and missed. Fastball low and away. 2-1 now on Sanchez. Cabrera, the runner at first. Sanchez with a 2-1 count at the plate. Newton trying to keep Cabrera as close as he can over at first. Now the 2-1 pitch. Sanchez swings and misses. Two-two pitch. Line drive to second. Riley can't hold on to it. And he keeps it in front of him, gets the out at first. Runner was on the move, but it was a sinking line drive. I don't know if Riley was trying to let it bounce to maybe hold up the runner from first. Just enough to maybe get that lead runner. But the runner kept running. So Sanchez out at first. Cabreja now at second. Batter is Gaudencio Luca. It's 1 for 3. RBI single in the first inning. Struck out in the third. Walked in the fifth. Flied out to right in the seventh. Takes the pitch down and in. 1-0. Ground ball to the left side, and that's through. Runner being waved home. Jones's throw is cut off, and the Tigers lead it 3-2. Another RBI for Luca. Gives the Tigers the lead.
Third baseman, number 6, Jose Camacho.
Two-out RBI single by Luca. Texas Southern on top 3-2 here in the ninth. And brings up the third baseman, Jose Camacho. Just strike. Swung on and missed, 0-2. Newton comes set. Runner goes. Throw down to first. Luca just gets back. It's 1-2 now on Camacho. One-two pitch from Newton. Camacho fouls it back. Another throw to first by Newton. Newton sets, and the 1-2 pitch. Camacho with a fly ball to left. Jones moving over towards the line, makes the catch for the third out. Go to the bottom of the ninth inning with the Huskies trailing the Tigers 3-2 here on the Husky Sports Network.
If Raising Cane's One Love was rock music, they would rock harder than any rock band ever. Their tours would sell out before they were announced. Their backstage parties would be the stuff of legend, attended by unicorns and the head of Louis XIV. Hotel rooms would trash themselves out of respect. But Raising Cane's One Love isn't rock music. It's making the perfect chicken finger meal every single time. Raising Cane's One Love.
You just hit the flavor motherload. Guaranteed delicious. Firehouse subs are packed beyond belief with steaming hot premium meats and cheeses.
Starting at only $5.49, it's gourmet subs without the gourmet prices.
Just look at our club on a sub.
And by look, he means try.
Smoked turkey breast, Virginia honey ham, melty Monterey Jack, and bacony bacon.
Firehouse subs. Starting at only $5.49.
One bite, one taste, you're hooked.
Bottom of the ninth inning, Huskies trailing 3-2. It'll be Kerry Jones to lead it off for HBU. Takes a breaking ball for a strike from Jacob Gilbreth. Pitch is down and in, 1-1. Jones with one at bat. Came in as a defensive replacement in the sixth inning. Struck out to lead off the seventh. Chopper foul. It's 1-2. One-two pitch from Gilbreth. Jones fouls that one off. Brady Batten's on deck. Then Tyler DePretta Johnson. The pitch swung on and missed. It's the first out of the ninth inning.
Designated hitter number 29, Brady Batten.
Batten's 2 for 3 today. Pitch bounces in front of the plate. Single in the second inning. Single in the fourth. Walk in the fifth. Struck out in the seventh. It's 50 pitches now for Gilbreth. 29 for strikes. The pitch is outside and it's 2-0. That misses inside. 3 balls, no strikes. Fastball down the middle. 3-1. Gilbreth winds and delivers. Batten. The late strike call by Mike Anderson. On the inside corner at the knees, and it's 3-2 on Batten. And that is in there for strike 3. Batten goes down looking to get ahead in the count, 3-0. Huskies down to their final out. It'll be Tyler DePretta Johnson.
Shortstop number 3, Tyler DePretta Johnson.
Fastball misses inside. Breaking pitch upstairs. DePretta Johnson 0 for 2. Walked in the second inning. Flied out to right in the fourth. Flied out to center in the fifth. Walked in the seventh. Takes that pitch on the outside corner for strike 1. That breaking pitch, called a strike. Looked a little bit high, but it's 2-2. Gilbreth with the 2-2 pitch. Preda Johnson swings and misses, and the Tigers win it. Final score, Texas Southern 3, HBU 2. We'll come back and wrap it up here on the Husky Sports Network with the HBU Baseball Postgame Show.
HBU Huskies baseball team.
I've been waiting for days to come like this, better than ever before. And now
We know travel isn't what it used to be. By the time you get where you're going, you've been through it all. So what if you knew there was a hotel that understands how hard your journey's been and spends all its time making up for it? At DoubleTree by Hilton, with more than 325 wonderful destinations around the world, we welcome our guests with a warm chocolate chip cookie. Our cookie serves as a symbol of our commitment to turn every little detail of your stay into a delight, preparing every comfort with care, making every touch special and every gesture true, giving that extra attention to the simple things, bringing humanity back to business and leisure travel, so you can reconnect, relax, play, focus, smile. Welcome to DoubleTree by Hilton, where the little things mean everything.
The real story is I'm in here every morning and have sampled just about every kolache that they make here.
Bacon, egg, and cheese on wheat for me, and then the rest is for the office. So yes, I'll pick up every Friday. I'll stop by here and pick up some for my group. So.
Well, I used to think it was just fruit-filled stuff, and then I came here, and there's eggs and bacon and cheese and all kinds of good stuff in there. It's like a whole breakfast and a bun. It's great.
It's always a good thing if you can eat healthy and not know it.
When you drive down the street looking for something to eat, you're going to pass 5 places to buy a sandwich, 6 places to buy a burger. There's only one place you can get a kolache, and that's Kolache Factory. It's delicious. You're going to have people that try to copy you, but they're not going to do it as well. We know what we're doing. We've been doing it for 25 years. We do it the best, and our success proves that.
Houston's own Kolache Factory, the freshest, highest quality, best tasting kolaches in town. Over 50 Houston area locations and a proud partner of HBU Athletics.
Russ Renault back here on the HBU Baseball Postgame Show. Huskies fall to Texas Southern here in this non-conference game by a score of 3-2. Story of the game was the Huskies' 14 runners left on base. Texas Southern 3 runs, 7 hits, 1 error. Huskies 2 runs, 10 hits, 3 errors. Just couldn't get enough clutch base hits to come away with the victory in this one. Jacob Gilbreth gets the win for the Tigers. It's his first win in his first appearance. No runs, 2 hits, 7 strikeouts, 3 walks, and 3 2/3 innings. Daniel Vasquez, the starter for the Tigers, gave up 1 unearned run on 7 hits with a strikeout and 2 walks in 4 1/3 innings. Marshall Heron in the start gave up 2 unearned runs on 4 hits, 4 strikeouts, 2 walks in 4 innings. 3 shutout innings for Weston Smart. JT Newton takes the loss, 1 run on 1 hit, a strikeout, no walks, in 1 inning pitched. Offensively, first 4 of the Tigers, Gaudencio Luca went 2 for 4, drove in 2 runs, including the go-ahead run in the top of the 9th inning. Christian Sanchez 2 for 5 and scored a run. 2-hit games for Anthony Jones, Matt Heck, Brady Batten, and Eric Voller for the Huskies. Anthony Jones drove in a run and scored 1. Heck drove in a run. Voller with a triple and scored the tying run for HBU in the 6th. Well, sorry we couldn't bring you better news here on this Tuesday afternoon, but we'll look to conference play and try to get some better news this weekend as we head to southeastern Louisiana for a 3-game series in Hammond. Friday night's opener starts at 6:30. We'll be on the air at 6:20 on the Legacy Sports Network. I'm Russ Renault. Thank you for joining us here on this Tuesday afternoon, this beautiful day in Houston. Enjoy the rest of your day, everybody.
You've been listening to HBU Husky Sports on the Husky Sports Network, powered by the Legacy Sports Network. These broadcasts are brought to you by the corporate sponsors of HBU Athletics, including Houston Federal Credit Union, the Memorial Hermann Healthcare System, Pepsi, Geico, Raising Cane's, Kolache Factory, and IBEW Local 716. That's going to wrap it up for now. So until we see you next time, so long and dogs up.